These stories are inspired by the actual case files of the Office of Scientific Investigation and Research.
What is it? Hey, Tyson! Get back here! Tyson! Tyson! What happened? You all right, boy? You all right?
Gated communities protected by fences and armed guards signify a rising level of urban paranoia. They may also represent the desire of some to cut themselves off from the outside world. But as the OSIR discovered in the community of Poplar Glen, real threats often come from within.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some drops to soothe the pain. Look up.
Case manager's initial report, Prager reporting. We've been called in by local aviation authorities to investigate widespread accounts of a UFO sighting. So do we believe this kid?
Well, it's hard to fake eye damage, Matt.
And his dog suffered some kind of acute cerebral trauma, something like electroshock therapy.
Vicious Rottweiler turns into adorable lapdog.
Environmental scans turned up zip. Place is cleaner than clean.
How many witnesses do we have?
I talked to at least 5 people who saw the light show, and they all live within about a mile radius of here.
Derek mentioned seeing an older man here as well.
What, another dog walker? Poplar Glen, huh?
A secure community. According to the developer, the buildings will retain their original facades but be completely renoed inside.
Yeah, throw up a fence, you got your own private hood.
Just to have yuppies. Okay, Pete, finish up your survey.
Yep.
Anton, talk to Derek, see if you can find out anything else about his mystery man. Lindsay, why don't you and I take a walk to the other side?
Look, unless you make an appointment, I can't grant you access. I'm sorry.
Well, how can we get an appointment if we can't talk to anyone inside?
Do we look like encyclopedia salesmen?
I don't know. Maybe.
Here's the deal. Call up your boss and get us this appointment. It'll be all nice and friendly.
Sorry, sir.
Bottom line, Feldman, we're not going away.
Neither am I. Mr. Richter, Feldman here. I've got a couple of people at the front gate. What?
What?
Coffee that good?
All right.
That smile wouldn't have anything to do with Mark, now would it?
Since when did you become so interested in my personal life? Or is this for a comparison?
Our host.
Saved.
Gavin Richter, president of the Poplar Glen Neighborhood Association.
Thank you. Matt Prager, and this is Lindsay Donner. We're with the Office of Scientific Investigation and Research.
I'm sorry,
We're investigating a UFO sighting nearby.
a UFO. Should we be concerned?
We'd just like to ask your residents a few questions.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why is that?
Mr. Prager, Poplar Glen is a very special place. We moved here for two simple reasons, privacy and security. Inviting strangers in will only upset people.
You'll have to think we're invasive. Wait till the little green men arrive. We'll be discreet. If somebody saw something, great.
If not, we'll be gone.
Well, Andy Douglas and Todd Pennebaker did say something about seeing lights in the sky last night, but they thought it was a low-flying plane.
Well, if we can confirm that, we'll talk to air traffic about rerouting.
I'll see what I can do.
Why do I feel like Big Brother's watching? What's the support team?
15 operatives.
All right, Todd. Take your time. What happened?
Well, I was taking out the garbage, so it must have been 11 at night, maybe 11:30. It was bright. It was very bright. Glowing. Almost like a star, but warmer.
I could have sworn it was, well, watching us like it was alive.
Andy, have you told anyone else about this?
No.
I thought maybe I was hallucinating, you know, but I woke up this morning and I could still see that this awful glow in my head.
I can feel it in my eyes.
May I have a look?
I can still feel it. Like I was out in the sun, kind of sick. Zero energy.
I seem to be fine. Any dizziness, headaches, nausea?
All of the above.
Did you have any of these symptoms before you saw the light?
No, but I have had a jackhammer in my head ever since. You think there's a connection?
Been eating these like candy.
May I see them? How many of these have you had today?
I've lost count. Have you ever met anyone else who's gone through something like this?
We've investigated several UFO sightings, but each one is unique.
How is what's happened to me different?
We still have to find that out.
Thanks.
Any other details that you could give us would really help.
You don't want more details, trust me.
Todd, I think that we can help you, but I need to know everything that happened.
Well, it's hard to talk about. I mean, these things are only supposed to happen at trailer parks. getting closer and closer and close. And then I can't talk about this.
Can we stop this, please?
Of course.
Hi, my name's Peter Axon, and I work for the Office of Scientific Investigation and Research. Alrighty then.
Any luck?
No. You know, when I was really wanting her to say, "Come on in, I just baked a nice batch of fresh brownies."
Well, after in their trusty old-fashioned way.
Which is...
Bing. Personality. Hi, I'm Matt Prager. Hey,
Smile.
Hi, I'm Matt Prager.
You're from the OSIR. You haven't told me you'd be nosing around.
We prefer the term investigating.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. I don't pay security fees so people like you can wander around at will. I had a stroke. Happy?
Sorry.
Just ask your questions.
Friday night, did you see anything unusual?
The spooky lights in the sky? Flying saucers? The slimy alien body snatchers? No, I didn't. Anything else?
Say, are those fresh brownies I smell?
As a matter of fact, they are.
Yeah, well, so much for personality.
I think this case is a dead end, huh?
Well, I mean, there's no hard evidence to corroborate any of the witness statements. You know, it's funny, you're usually the first person to call this a hoax.
Pete, look around. The perfect safe community. Ideal for families. And it's a beautiful Saturday, right?
Where are the kids?
Exactly.
Lose something?
It's nothing. Have a seat, Andy. Poplar Glen seems to be a very tight-knit community. How well do you know your neighbors?
Well, I know everyone. There's an application process, and a committee decides who's going to get in.
We noticed there weren't any children here.
It's an adult community. We all made a lifestyle choice. The world already has too many unwanted children.
Well, let's go back to where we were at the end of the last session. You said you were taken by the light. Could you give us some more detail?
Well, it was like I was inside a star.
The light was, it was so intense. But I felt cold. I felt like it was freezing.
Could you see Andy?
I lost sight of her. I don't know. They must have taken her to some other part of the ship.
Okay. Describe to me exactly what you saw there.
Well, they were small. They're almost human.
But there was something sinister about them. Like they meant to harm us. And I could hear them talking inside my head.
What did they say?
They were trying to understand us. To figure out how we worked. They secured us. They froze us. So we wouldn't move.
I wanted to break away. I wanted to run away, but it was impossible.
You said that they inspected you?
Oh, this damn headache. Oh. Yeah, like something you dissect in a science class. Oh. You had to work. You couldn't go with him. Love Mark.
He's a friend of mine. So,
Mark Hagen, right? Yeah, he owns an after-hours club. He collects skulls, right? Oh, wait, you are, he really turns you on, doesn't he? But you know, you're in over your head. Oh, yeah, you got no control. No. He's unpredictable. He's chaotic.
I think that we should go back and...
He really scares you. He scares you. No wonder. I mean, he's nothing like those safe father figure types you usually go for. Is he?
You really shouldn't take any more of these.
Oh, it was your wedding ring that you were looking for, wasn't it?
Yes, I seem to have misplaced it.
That ring is very important to you, isn't it? Represents the life you used to have. A life you had and lost. That ring is all you have left of the old Catherine Hendricks. The woman you first fell in love with. You all have your secrets here. Like that man there. He's got real problems with your boss, Prager. Thinks he can do a better job than him.
Peter.
No, it's only a matter of time before he starts looking for something else. He's got real problems with your boss, Prager. Thinks he can do a better job than him.
That true, Pete? You think you can do a better job than me? Sometimes. Good. If you'd said otherwise, I'd have called you a liar. So, what have we stumbled onto here?
Well, it's a whole new wrinkle on UFO abductions, that's for sure.
Theories.
Hard to say. Alien contact may have triggered latent psi abilities within Andy and Todd. It also might have triggered their headaches.
Oh.
Well, maybe what they went through broke down some kind of psychological barrier.
Enabling telepathic powers.
Come on, guys. This is too much even for me. They gave us a bunch of stories. There's no real proof.
Peter, they know things about us. Private things.
So maybe they heard me talking to Matt. Or saw us together and read our lips. It could be a carnival trick.
They may have also done a background check on us, but how?
They couldn't know about us through conventional means. Our files are sealed. Besides, what they have is deeply personal information.
So you're saying the information was correct?
What Todd said about me and Mark is accurate.
Andy somehow knew that I had lost my wedding ring. And what it meant to me.
How long have you known Andy and Todd?
Oh, about a year. Ever since they applied to come here.
Did you know they may have psychic abilities?
Andy and Todd?
Well, they're quite the mind readers, all right. They've been telling us all about our personal lives.
Really? Hey, isn't there a name for this kind of situation? Where the person looking at something becomes a part of it? I took a few courses in anthropology.
The observer effect?
That's right. So now you're a part of the thing you're investigating, right?
Right. Mr. Richter, we're going to need more cooperation from all the residents.
I'll talk to the association again, but I can't promise anything.
Well, mind if I tag along?
Actually, I do mind. I'm sorry.
No, please. Thank you very
very much. Could you bring it up? Could we all just calm down? Put it down here, please.
I don't like it, Gavin. This is not what we thought it would be.
Come on, Randall. Mr. Prager and his team are just trying to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah? Well, I don't want him here anymore.
Easy for you to say. Gavin, you volunteered me to talk to them. Now, there's just no end of it. I'm sick of this.
We all want the truth. Don't we, Randall?
Okay, we're in.
Hell with the truth.
Narrow the pickup panel, will you?
I'm tired of the whining of both of you.
Now, that's not very
Okay, that's better.
neighborly, Randall. We should be congratulating ourselves at having the OSIR on our doorstep. It's really quite the coup. It's not everyone who gets to be investigated by the top paranormal researchers.
They're a threat to our security.
We should be asking ourselves why we feel threatened that they're a stranger.
I don't feel threatened. I feel frustrated.
Please, I know they're a bit more than we bargained for, but remember, we did agree to this.
Let them do their job, Randall. I found my sessions with Dr. Hendricks to be quite helpful.
And he's right. We can't let paranoia overwhelm us.
All right. We'll let the OSIR continue investigating.
Thank you.
But if they go too far...
Oh, you what? You'll take matters into your own hands? Yeah, that's cute. I like that.
Grifter.
You better watch your step, Grifter. I don't know who's worse, the OSIR or you.
Randall, please, let's have coffee. Please, take coffee, take cakes.
Hey. Thanks for the vote of confidence at the town meeting.
I didn't realize that eavesdropping was a manifestation of your team's expertise, Mr. Prager.
You seem a little more open-minded than your neighbors.
Yeah, well, they are a bit uptight. They keep forcing me to repair my picket fences.
So why do you live here?
Maybe I'm someone more like you, someone seeking the truth.
And what kind of truth are we talking about?
Well, you just don't get it, do you? Look around. Look around. This is more than the past recycled. I mean, aren't human beings social creatures? Is it normal to be living cut off from the rest of society like this? No, this is the future, my friend, paying an early visit.
What if I'm not into cut-rate psychics and their flaky predictions?
Well, then I would have to log you in as one of the exceptions, because you see, people are kind of funny that way. You give them a little gobbet of real information to gnaw on, and suddenly they begin to turn on each other like rabid dogs.
So give me something else to chew on.
Oh, like strange manifestations, lights in the sky, alien abductees who know everything about you. But why you? Huh? Did you ever stop to consider the hidden agenda?
Well, let's see. Aliens. World domination? I've been there. I've done that.
Yeah, see, that's why they picked you, because you're smart.
Who picked me?
Oh, no. That's why they pay you the big bucks, so that you can find out the truth on your own.
Anything? Anything yet? Gotta be something now. Matt, this is pointless. Welcome to Stepford. Andy and Todd said they were abducted here. Something will turn up. Like that. Wow. My friend, we are in the presence of greatness. The 65 Chevy Corvette, 4-speed Ponzi traction, 300 horses, 0 to 60 quicker, and you can say, oh no, not another ticket.
This wasn't here yesterday.
Look at this.
0 miles.
Yeah, well, you don't commute to the office in a car like this.
No, Matt, this has 0 miles on it.
It's possible. No car has 0 mileage, especially when this old.
Maybe the owner wanted the odometer back.
Honest folks like these?
You know about that. This has 0 miles, too. Hey. Matt, this is not being discreet.
This car's never been driven. The engine's pristine.
Wow.
Look at this. I could stir my coffee with this. This whole place was like a prop house.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
Just admiring your car. She's a beaut.
Hands off the vehicle. And get off my property! Right now!
Just relax. We're just trying to find some answers.
You want some answers? I'll give you some answers. You, Mr. Unified Theory, are gonna die on that same pissant rock that you were born on. You'll die alone, forgotten. The name Peter Axon will mean nothing after you're gone. Just another grave on Bell Island.
How do you know that? Hey, hey! How do you know that?
Take it easy.
What? You knew everything about me.
Pete, take it easy.
Todd, it's Lindsay. Todd? Please, I have to talk to you.
Look, I don't have anything else to tell you, so leave me alone.
Please, just 5 minutes, please.
You shouldn't have come here.
What you said about Mark, what did you mean? There's something that you're not telling me. What is it? Please, Todd.
You don't have the first clue who he is. He's hiding himself from you. There's a part of him you don't want to see.
Am I in danger?
Well, we're all in danger. I mean, that's a part of life, isn't it? Well, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to be alone.
Todd? Todd?
Matt, who was this man?
Todd Pennebaker, one of the residents, no next to kin. Richter talked to the cops and had him released to us. So, what's the mystery?
Well, he has the lung tissue of a newborn.
Non-smoker, huh?
You could say that. He also has a liver that looks like it's never processed any toxins. And a shiny new heart.
0 mileage. Like the Corvette and the minivan. It's brand new, it's never been used.
Yeah, but look at him. You can tell that he's a man in his 40s.
With the internal organs of a healthy child.
Do you want to get out of here? Go for a walk or something?
You read my mind. You're gonna fit right in here.
Matt, do you think
Claire.
when... Hi.
Hi, have you done the autopsy?
Yeah, you'll see it as soon as I type it up.
Good, I'll go over it with you. Matt.
Claire, when we wrap up this case...
Lindsay?
You okay? Lindsay, there's nothing you could have done.
I should have never gone back there.
This case is getting complicated.
Kind of like us.
Claire, it's just that...
It's complicated.
Complicated's good.
Matt? Oh, Matt, she's freezing. Come on, we should get you inside.
Please help me.
What's wrong?
It wasn't just them. They took me too. Lots of others. They took me to their ship. Oh, please. I don't want to end up like Todd.
It's okay. It's okay. Come on, we'll take you inside.
It's like the aliens opened a window inside my mind. And when I look through it, I can see things.
What sort of things?
For example, I can see you. You and Mark. You trust him, but you shouldn't.
What else can you see?
Betrayal.
Someone will betray Lindsay.
Mark. Car crash. Somewhere's isolated. You're bleeding. Unconscious. He could save you, but he won't.
When will this happen?
That's all I can see.
When?
I'm sorry, that's all I can see.
Hey, do you mind if I observe?
Go ahead.
Jane, how did you see into Lindsay's future?
I just could. Like watching a film inside my mind. I don't want to watch it, but I can't seem to turn it off.
What else can you see in this film?
You'll find it, Anton.
I beg your pardon?
Your wedding ring. You'll find it right where you least expect it. But it's not going to change who your wife is now.
That's enough.
If you can see my death, I need to know when.
I can't tell you that.
No, well, you can't or you won't.
How do you know all this?
Anton? Lindsay, I think that's enough.
You think I like this? Being able to see how everyone's life unfolds in front of me? It's a nightmare. I can even see you.
You can see my death.
No, not your death. Someone else's.
Who?
He's close. Nearby.
When?
Very soon.
Maybe the reason I'm not getting any focused EMF readings is because there's no real power source.
It's impossible. All places lit up like a Christmas tree.
Still thinking about what that guy told me about my future.
Ah, come on, Pete.
Look, I left Bell Island for a reason. I'm not going back there, fate or no fate.
Hey, I'm not supposed to live to see my next dental appointment. You don't see me complaining. Aha.
See, now this is probably the transformer for the whole power grid. So what do you think? Think our fates are sealed?
Every choice we make alters our future. And the story.
Oh, is that right? What happens if you're wrong?
Then you can have all my blues albums after I die. Look at this. It's not even connected.
Where's all the power coming from? Jesus, this is too weird.
I can even see you.
You can see my death.
When I look through it, I can see things.
No, not your death. Sort of things.
For example, I can see you.
Who?
You and Mark.
Anything new?
You trust him, but you shouldn't. Your body.
Lindsay, anything?
Shh. I can see what lies ahead. No, not your dad.
Claire?
A car crash. Someone else's.
Peter, just try to relax, okay?
No, not your dad.
I just want to know if my name came up again, that's all.
Round table now.
Yeah.
What else can you see? Someone will betray Lindsay.
Mark.
We're here to understand this phenomenon, not use it for personal soul searching.
Look, we just can't let it go, Matt.
I agree. This case is about us. They know when and how we're going to die.
It is hard to avoid the evidence.
There's something bigger going on here. They're trying to throw us off the scent. Now, what about the power source?
There's no focal point. It's coming from all over the community. I can't lock it down.
Well, find it. I want to know how these people can supply their own electricity.
Maybe they have their own generator. And maybe they're mind-reading survivalists who are just waiting for society to crumble.
Thank you for that. And in the meantime, we need some real answers.
This is Peter. I think I found this. Listen, I'm sorry. I knocked, but...
I told you to get off my property.
Come on, I'm just trying to get some readings. Hey, take it easy.
We found him 20 minutes ago, unconscious.
Prognosis?
Seems to have suffered some sort of cerebral trauma. Whatever happened, his brainwave activity is altered.
How much does he remember?
He knows who he is, but not much more.
Hey, Pete.
Where are you guys?
Mr. Prager, you're upset. Please let me explain.
I can have 200 OSIR agents en route to Poplar Glen. We'll tear this community apart till we find out the truth.
What? You can't do that.
Can't I? One of my team can't remember his own birthday! Now, I want to know who you people really are.
You can't demand answers. Your responsibility is to follow protocol.
My responsibility is to my friends. Now, Grifter said we were chosen. Why?
Like he said, because you and your team are the best at what you do.
We wanted to see how you worked. Your methods.
You were studying us?
Except you weren't supposed to get so close to the truth.
We never intended to hurt anyone.
All right, so why tell us our futures?
A test. To see how much emotional stress that your team could take.
You know, they can't be allowed to go.
Clark, no.
Oh, wait. What do you mean we can't go?
Well, you will be leaving. With us. You're gonna get more truth than you bargained for, Mr. Prager.
Just go, Mr. Prager.
Nice night for an abduction, isn't it?
Matt! Matt!
See if you can raise him on the comlink.
Matt, come in. It's Lindsay. Nothing.
You are to come with us.
We have to go now.
Andy.
Where are they taking us?
I think we're heading to the preliminary event site.
far enough. We can't do this.
Gavin, they know too much.
That is because we brought them here. They've earned their knowledge of us. They've done nothing wrong. Let them go, Randall. Let them go, Randall.
Let them go.
I'm sorry.
Wait. Our futures, are they true?
You'll see.
I feel like I got a jackhammer inside my head. Where's everybody?
I'll come back.
Thanks. You got any aspirin?
Yeah.
You'll find it right where you least expect it.
Case manager's final log. Any evidence that would prove the existence of the residents of Poplar Glen has disappeared. All we have is a version of our possible futures and the knowledge that we are not alone. Break her up.
You could argue that the residents of Poplar Glen were merely humans with powerful pooled psychic abilities who were trying to hide from society. Or were they a colony of alien beings intent on studying humankind in the controlled environment of a gated community? Possibly they were the extraterrestrial counterparts to the OSIR, searching for the truth while battling their own personal demons. For Sci Factor, I'm Dan Aykroyd.